Hello, hello. Old Dad here, and this is Raw with me. So this is me watching Raw, and I give you the play-by-play. I give you my thoughts as it's actually happening. So let's do this. So I'm watching Raw right now. And here's the thing. Gunther almost looks like a good guy. And I've been watching it throughout. He almost seems like he's questioning. And it seems like Priest got more of a chance, but I'm going to say, I'd be willing to say that I think that Gunther is probably more dangerous now than he was before. If you have questions and you're thinking that that person could possibly beat you because you just been beaten, you're going to be more ready the next time. We're in the midst of Raw, and I think that I'm telling you, Gunther's still the man. Still want Damian Priest to be champion too. It's weird, it's funny, it's something else. I'm sorry, 3 months gone and she's just going to come back and they're going to be Damage Control again. I don't know if I'm as good with that. Especially because they have people I haven't seen Asuka in a hot minute and I love Asuka. But I would like to see them get with that Julia and Shinsuke Nakamura. Almost like he would be the girl outside the ring for the guys. That would be amazing. And the man is genuinely really, really tough. So him being on the outside of the ring, I'm just saying, that would be really, really good. So, being that this is me doing this while I'm watching wrestling, I'm going to pause for commercials. It's getting ready to come on again. I just want to point out something. I keep seeing this, why Kevin, why? The reason why is Randy Orton challenged him. I just want to point that out. He called him to the ring. Now, I'm a Kevin Owens fan, and I am a Randy Orton fan. But Randy Orton asked for it. Randy Orton called him out. Do I think Randy Orton's going to come back better, bigger, better than ever? Yeah. But, this side of Kevin, that's funny. This side of Kevin Owens, I'm just going to say, has a chance of beating Cody. And I'm in. I'm all in for that. I'm thinking about shaving off his mustache. Because I have this in reverse so I can actually see off the side of my eye for when we're talking. And I can't help but notice how gray that is right there. And no, I'm not going just for men. I'll probably just adapt and deal with it, be honest with you. But now you'll see it all this whole video. And this is a thing for our patriots and our soldiers and things like that. I do appreciate that. Work with a lady that's a soldier, and she's amazing. She not only does that, but she does nursing and everything else. Absolute amazing person. Shout out. So, we're back on Raw here. And I do think it's cool because they give so many props to all the veterans out there and things like that. And it's Kobe. Okay, they've been showing online. R-Truth is one of the best. Off the subject though, they've been standing in that ring for a hot minute. The whole time for commercials, and They've been standing in the ring for that whole commercial with R-Truth and the whole New Day thing. Just going like this. They're going to have like hurting hands. Pure Fusion Collective. Now, in my mind, these guys would be hard, if not impossible, to beat. In my mind. But Japanese wrestlers are built different. They literally learn young and... I mean, they... Ooh. Yeah, I didn't need to see that again. But yeah. She gets to watch it all over again. You could just see it on her face. No, that hurt. But Pure Fusion Collective would be hard to beat. Then again, Io Sky and Dakota Kai. Not Dakota Kai. The Sky Pirate. I can't think of her name now. And she's like right in front of me. Old Dad. Old Dad. Kairi Singh. They're amazing. They're just amazing. I would like to see something happen with Kairi Singh too. Though, Io Sky and Kairi Singh being tag team, that's amazing. They're really good. Have you ever been in a headlock? I know we see headlocks a lot, especially coming after a commercial. But have you ever been in a headlock? If it's done right, that hurts. If it's done by someone strong, it hurts even worse. Every now and then, young lad will put me in a headlock. Just like he'll be messing around and he'll put me in a headlock. And because I'm not the brightest, I'll be like, no, you got to put your arm up a little more. And like, you know, and then he does it and I'm like, yep, that's it. It hurts. Stop. If you know the answer to this, leave a comment below. But was Zoe Stark also like an actual fighter? Because I know the other two actually were fighters. I'm just curious if Zoe Stark was. Pure wrestling moves, though. You got to give it to Damage Control. I mean, Shayna Baszler has good pure fighting moves, but as far as wrestling goes, I guess that's the whole CM Punk thing, because CM Punk, you know, you see him and you're like, well, we all know that, you know, this guy or that guy could just beat you up. But he's a wrestler, so you say, in wrestling, well, okay, I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Yeah. And she's got purple hair, because purple hair has become a thing in wrestling here. Is that purple or blue? I'm pretty sure it's a little bit of both. Yeah. Purple seems to be a popular color right now in wrestling. That was just dumb. Like, why doesn't the good guy go around there, you know, and be just like, well, I mean, if he's occupied there, I'll go over and stop it. Commercial time. We're going to switch. All right, we're back at the tag team match. And I'm wondering if this match is good. This match is good. A lot of times the early matches tend to be some of the better matches. So Dakota Kai finally got in, and you know, she's got to like almost make her name again while she's in here. That was actually funny. She went with an arm drag and the lady just grabbed her. She does a lot of gaming, Dakota Kai. She does a lot of gaming. She's on Twitch. And I actually follow her on Twitch. And yeah, do I do Twitch? No. Truly, I'm an old dad. So I go to work. I do some house stuff. I'm here with you. And every chance I get, I hang out with young lad. So, I mean, in reality, I'll putting myself out there and doing all this extra stuff. I don't have a lot of that time. I had extra time yesterday. I decided to go into work. And I worked because, well, I love my job. Okay, that looked like it hurt. Okay, so now they do have to realize that none of these people are the legal person. Everybody's going after, like, okay, so it's all over the place now. Legal person's in there. Now that was just stupid. I mean, like, they're not moving fast enough to make, like, these huge mistakes. That was great. She tagged herself in, and Baszler just elbowed her in the face. Io Sky's absolutely amazing. She does that move backward, and all I can think of is that's a long time to turn your back on your opponent. Taking your time doing it. I'm getting the hell out of there as soon as I could. That being said, Io Sky's amazing. Okay, so this is the commercial of the Bloodline thing. We already discussed that. I'm just saying, like, I like the fact that Roman was like, why am I wasting my time with this guy? And if you notice, he didn't apologize. He didn't apologize at all. So that part I do kind of like. Yes, this is coffee. Because this is bright and early in the morning. I'm just saying, Jacob Fatu is able to talk to some of the stuff that he's saying. I can't wait till he starts speaking on his own, because he's going to be really good. Okay, so, and I get that, but does that lead to them all having to get a fifth member? Just saying. Because that one guy's going to NXT. They're not going to jump him up. I do like the fact that the Helluva Kick is now, like, from anywhere. He doesn't have to put him in the corner anymore. That makes it almost Claymore-ish. Yep, they are saying 5. That would be funny if he asked Kevin Owens. You think Kofi, if Xavier Woods is going to do something to Kofi? I don't want to see New Day break up like that. I mean, they're genuinely friends. You watch them on... I mean, they're genuinely friends. I don't even like this storyline going. You know, and if New Day ends up becoming single people again, they could be in each other's corner. I don't understand this. This is one of them parts where if you're genuinely friends, even if you're having that trouble, you're just like, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do single stuff. But we're at a commercial. So this is what I'm saying. We're looking at Damian Priest. He's still standing in the ring. If he's bouncing, he's going to be wore out. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior, that would be his nightmare. I do like the fact that he pointed out that he was lean. He ain't super bulky, muscular, or whatever. He's lean because he is. And he's going against Pete Dunne. I'm hoping, because like his match with Sheamus was last time I think I seen him wrestle. And that was really good. So I would like to see what he's going to do this time. And see, they even said about his finger snapped. I mean, like, that's his big thing. Is he's, like, cracks people's fingers. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it would hurt. I think it would hurt a lot. And if he was beating me up too much, I would do something dirty right in front of the referee so I get disqualified and get the heck out of there. Because one way or the other, he does look like he hits hard. He doesn't look like he have them soft hands. You ever get hit by someone with bony hands? Like my hands are thick. If I hit you, there's cushion with that. He looks like he have them bony knuckles that would just like hurt for hours afterward. Like wake up in the morning and be like, he hit me there. A lot of dives. Landed right on his feet, though. I mean, you absolutely got to be impressed with that. He not only dove on him, but landed on his feet. Way too many dives. Just saying. Way too many dives. Parts of wrestling is to imagine yourself in that position. Normally, I imagine myself getting beat up. But with a lot of dives like they do, though, if you ever been in a fight and you had someone's leg on the back of your neck, it's terrible. Now, when I was younger, I had a lot of fights. Now, I'll have you know, I lost most of them. Old Dad wasn't a tough kid. Not even going to pretend I was. Look at me. Do I look like I was a tough kid? No. But I could take some punishment. The match is decent. So far the matches have been decent. I don't even know what I'm going to have so far as my pick for the best match. But I am telling you, he's laying into Kofi. He is very dominant right now, that Pete Dunne. Do you think they're going to make R-Truth the third member of New Day? Because wouldn't that be great? New Day's fun. R-Truth is fun. It'll probably take something like Big E to do that. And Pete Dunne is doing a lot of like, he's like a really aggressive Daniel Bryan. Like Daniel Bryan, if he was just like more of, I want to tear you apart. Daniel Bryan mixed with Arn Anderson makes Pete Dunne. He's in this one area and then boom, he goes and he makes into a move. And I am a big fan of when they do moves in wrestling. He just nailed him. He did that fancy rope thing and Pete Dunne just slammed him right in his gourd. Yep. Xavier Woods cheated. Oh, nope, he's going to lose now. He started winning. Now they're arguing. You know, it is what it is, because I think Pete Dunne, like, dominated that. The argument that cost Kofi the match, I don't think it was completely necessary. Now, it'd be interesting to see if Kofi and Xavier Woods became, like, bad guys. It's hard to believe that it's been 10 years. They've been together 10 years. That's a long time. That's only 2014. That doesn't seem like a long time. 2014, young lad was 10. He was a great kid. Great little when he was little. He's great now, but when he was little. If you have little kids, enjoy these times. You're gonna miss them. I don't know. Finn Balor versus Dominic. Dominic's becoming something. I can't believe it that, he's starting to become something. All right, we're at a commercial. That means I refilled my coffee. Elimination Chamber. Now, I gotta say, that's something that I remember when it came out. It was like, it was kind of like crazy. It was like a title Royal Rumble in a cage. I liked it. Still like it. Okay. I just want to say, Bianca Belair, amazing. Jade Cargill, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. But living, what's her face? They were champions. They held those titles. So, Raquel Rodriguez. They held those titles. So, I mean, like, I'm just saying, that could be a really good match. Now, will it be interfered with? We all know it will be. But it will be a good match. Bronson Reed. Their build-up for Bronson Reed has been outstanding. A little bit too unstoppable. Like a Jacob Fatu. He's the raw Jacob Fatu. He'll eventually get beat and be like all the other giants and monsters that eventually get beat by everybody. Remember Vladimir Kozlov? That guy was amazing. I think he's on a wrestling somewhere. But that man was amazing. He was scary. There is no doubt. I mean, like, that man was tough. I love that move. He just goes, pow, I'm fat. You're done. You just can't see how you're gonna, like, you just can't see how you're blocking that. There goes the table. You know, that table is almost its own person on this wrestling show. Why are you going on the table? Roll off the table. Roll off. You know what's going to happen. Roll off the table. You better be playing possum. Yep, he was. Those are some green pants. I mean, that outfit looks like something we would have wore back in the 90s. Like, I'm telling you, if I was security and they was like, go hold him back, I'd be like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, we're not holding him down. Everybody's saying let him fight. Went around and just started hitting him. Up, thinned out the herd. It's his turn now. Is he going to do a dive? Don't do a dive! Don't do a dive! You don't need enough with the dives. I can't wait for Adam Pearce to start hitting back. Because you know he can. You know he can. He is tough. NWA World Champion, like multiple times. Tough. All right. Now, I'm not done with this. I'm not done with this. I know it's a commercial, but I'm not done with this because even though it happened, I don't care. I want to see it again. I want to see it again. Yes, more. That's where I'm at. More. And this in-between stuff, where they're fighting all the time, more. More. I want more. All right, commercial. So it's back on, and they're going over the whole fight thing again. This is the point where you say, who are they trying to really point out as the top or whatever? And everything that's happening, even the dive, is all just Bronson Reed getting beat up. So it's really pointing out how Seth Rollins is tough. It's going to be next week. I don't know. You don't see the bloodline losing, but put Jacob Fatu and Bronson Reed on the same team, you can be like, well, okay, I can see how they could lose. I mean, just those two would destroy everybody. The other three pick up the scraps. Damian Priest, he was a great champion. Do I think he can beat Gunther? I'm surprised Cody did. Gunther's amazing. You know this whole thing, I didn't realize that I had it in this angle. And there's no fixing it now. We're just going to let it roll. It's just going to be a long video like this. That's okay, though. We got Wings versus Kaiser. He has Gunther's music without the Gunther. I'm looking forward to this match right here because, say what you will, Kaiser's really good. Now, I think the future Cena and Randy Orton is going to be A-Town Down Under. I think those two people are going to eventually split off, and one's going to be a good guy, one's going to be a bad guy. And what's his face? Austin Theory is going to be the next John Cena. You watch him, the man's amazing. They don't show him enough. Don't take LA Knight's place for it. But maybe put him on Raw or something like that so that he could get... Wow, that looked like it hurt. All right, it's a headlock. It's a headlock, commercial headlock. And I'm just going to say, remember what we talked about. Headlocks hurt. I'm sorry, they hurt. Young Lotto put me in a headlock and sometimes hold it there for a while. It'll wear you out. It'll wear you out. Come here. Come on. Come on. This is Lily. Say hi, Lily. Hi, Lily. Yeah, now watching this guy beat up Damian Priest is just... Unless he's out moving him. Yeah, no, not happening. But he was out moving him. Now he's doing the whole angry thing. And you know there's no way that Kaiser can win this. And that's just because they got to build Damian up for his match in his world championship. When he does that thing where he takes you up like that and throws you down, just looks painful. Don't run into a corner. You're a big guy. I don't care if it did hit. It hit. But I don't care if it did hit. Big guys don't run into corners. If you're a big guy and you start wrestling, don't run into a corner. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You're going to run into that corner, and he's going to move, and you're going to hit your shoulder or something like that. Don't run into a corner if you're a big guy, especially if you're a lot bigger. So Kaiser just hit him. And now, don't get me wrong, he looks very angry, but I'm just going to say that looked like it hurt. Kaiser is really good right here. Don't throw a temper tantrum. You have him. Stop. Just take it out on him. Don't throw your temper tantrum. No, it's over. I like seeing him worm his way out of it somehow. But it's over. I mean, if his job was to soften up Damian Priest a little bit for there, you know what? He did it. He did it. And he showed that, I mean, like, he had a lot of really good moves in there. I get it, how he acts and stuff, but you can't help but like Kaiser. He's just way too good. And that tattoo on Damian Priest's back had to hurt. Gunther's look right now, I'm telling you, Damian Priest is in trouble. He looks almost concerned. You know he's planning out, watching out for everything. When he goes after him, I got a feeling this is going to be a slaughter. I can't see you just slaughtering Damian Priest, but you got someone that's that good. And that Christmas movie with The Rock, the red one, that looks interesting. That looks fun. That looks fun. All right. We're back on, we're watching wrestling. They're doing a salute to the troops, which is just awesome. They got a hold of The Miz. Don't they need a... There's not enough of them to take on all the Wyatts, even if they have Karrion Kross. AOP is not... They're big dudes, but they're not like... I mean, do they actually win? We got the Wyatts. Wyatts versus Karrion Kross's group. Who do you want to win? I mean... I don't want to see Karrion Kross lose. I don't want to see the Wyatts lose. The other two, I don't care. AOP, I don't care. No, I'm sorry. The Miz being a bad guy, you just gotta expect that. And hey, Karrion Kross's woman's got his wife's got a actual purpose here. And you get to see the Wyatts get actually beat up. But that doesn't really matter with the Wyatts. They just laugh when they get beat up. So does that make the Miz part of Karrion Kross's group? Would that make Miz their manager? I'm just saying, if Miz becomes the manager or the leader in a sense of that group, maybe not the leader, because Karrion Kross is always going to be the leader, but if Miz becomes like the mind, the wise man, yes, that group just got a massive bump up. I absolutely love the fact that he just sits there and laughs after he gets beat up. I don't think we've come to that part of the Wyatts, though, that they make that turn like Bray Wyatt did. You know what I'm saying? I think that they have a transformation that's yet to happen. And when that happens, it's going to be interesting. It's where we stand right now, in my head, when that happens. But the Miz with Karrion Kross? Yeah, I want that. There's so many things I didn't know I wanted, but here they are. Commercial. So this is where they do the recap thing. And they show you the parts that they really wanted you to see, not all just what had happened. And that's good because that tells you how the storyline's going. And you wonder whose hair that is in Karrion Kross's beard. Liv Morgan ended up a lot better than I thought she would whenever she was with the group. I thought she was just the pretty face in the group. Not that, you know... But, like, that was just for the time. And her coming out on her own. I thought she was just going to fail and Ruby Riott was going to be the rock star. And it's surprising, too, because Ruby Riott was really good. Really good. Now, I almost wonder if the War Raiders is going to get that lady back with her. The other member of the Riot Squad. You know what I'm saying? Bianca Belair is amazing. The fact that she's the one that's going around getting beat up at first and things like that for Jade Cargill to get tagged in and stuff. I'm just like, Now, as far as the title belts, you can't really see the title belts real good right now. It's almost like a blurry circle. And that ain't just no man's eyes. That is just how the lighting and the video was. The fact that Jade Cargill seems like the strong man of the group, I mean, just natural athletic talent. Bianca Belair is amazing. Kind of surprised she ain't champion. She's almost up there with Charlotte Flair. Just pure talent. She doesn't have the moves, wrestling moves, that Charlotte Flair has. But talent-wise, strength, talent, everything like that, you just can't beat her. Big person running into the... Okay, so we're back to the wrestling. They're saying one made a mistake. Jade Cargill's going up against Liv Morgan. Now, if she just like dominates and beats Liv Morgan, that would say she's up for a title match. Her body slam is like old school, though. I will give that. Jade Cargill's body slam actually looks like an old school body slam where it looks like it would hurt you. She just pulls her. I love it when a tag team partner pulls you over to the corner to like go and just beat someone up. Here, take it. No, come on. Come on. No. Now, would it not be great if Tiffany Stratton cashed in like her Money in the Bank after this? Wait. Okay. It looks like they were it looks like they're on the side of... Oh, come on! No! No, we don't need all... It doesn't have to be so many... Ow. Ow. Okay, just gonna say that looked painful. They're going for their finishing move. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, but it didn't have to go that way. It didn't have... That was too good of a match for it to go that way. Bam! Yeah. Nia Jax. Y'all think you're powerhouses? Nia Jax should be a good guy. I don't know. I could... Oh, EOS... Why? Why? Zippy... Why? Okay, that looked like it hurt. She did this roll-up thingy and stomped on her. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fun. Oh. A suplex on Nia Jax, I think, would really hurt her. But Io Sky being with them, I'm just saying. Just saying. It would be hard to pick out the best match of this. I'm going to do it. And it would probably be Damian Priest versus Ludwig Kaiser. Just saying. Ludwig Kaiser was pretty good. I mean, a lot to look forward to next week. But the Ludwig Kaiser match, I'm going to give it to that one. I think that was the best. I think that was the best overall wrestling. Had a clear finish. Everything. Yeah. All right. Hey, what did you think of this? I had fun. Did you have fun? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you next time. Later.